Lethbridge School Division would like to thank our ICE Showcase sponsors for their generous support. TLD and Custom Works, Dijon Architecture, Intellimedia, Marsh, Southland Transportation, Ward Brothers Construction Limited. We'd also like to thank our scholarship supporters. First Technical, BDO, Brownlee LLP, Cavendish Farms, Dawson Wallace Construction, Ducan Industries, FWA Architects, Guardian Security Solutions, Inspirus, Royal Bank of Canada, and RW Mechanical and Plumbing. Thank you to all our generous sponsors.
We're really fortunate to have great teachers and great administrators using technology in our schools in unique ways that are not traditional, but that are teaching students life skills that are required in today's workforce. So when we talked with technology with parents, a lot of time parents think that technology is students and their cell phones, and they're like, my students are using technology. But when we think of technology in our schools, we think about, we have 5 rowers at LCI that are hooked up to a TV and students have rowing competitions. We have a CNC table that cuts woodworking projects, and our students are designing projects in the CNC using CAD and cutting everything out on their on the CNC and then using resin to make products. We have Vex robotics happening at Winston Churchill. So students are actually programming the robots to do specific tasks. So a lot of the times the technology is just part of some of the things they are doing. They have a really nice printer also. Some of our schools have nice printers, but they're using that as their design study. So having students create things and make a finished product is some of our goals. So it's just not students sitting in front of computers doing things that we may have done 20 years ago in school as parents, but actually using the computers as tools to create products and design and build new things. So when we talk about technology in our schools, it's not kids sitting in front of computers, it's kids creating, building, editing, video designing, drafting. It's amazing to see how we've integrated technology with what we're doing in our classrooms today. So one of the things that we've done here in the Lethbridge School Division is that we've really gone out to industry and see what tools are required within industry. So we've always had a strong focus on providing students the tools they require to do jobs outside of school. So Microsoft, the Microsoft Suite, Microsoft Word, Excel, and then using things like CAD and Fusion and Inksmith products, that getting our kids using the tools that they're required to use in industry. And sometimes there are huge costs associated with that. So having things like the full Adobe suite may not be available to all kids. So we've always had a focus to make sure that our students had the proper tools. It's no different than our students in our cooking classes, making sure they have access to the newest, latest, greatest ovens. We saw today a cooking class at Senator Joyce Fairburn where half the students are cooking and half the students are doing research on their laptops, looking up recipes and using that to create videos. Again, our board has always been very supportive to make sure that students have the technology that industry requires. So we've been really lucky to do that. So I think that's what's made us leaders in the field, is that we've always had an industry focus and provided the tools that industry wants us to be using when our students graduate.
I'm Siobhan Rasmussen. I'm the Learning Commons facilitator at Galbraith Elementary, and we've been working since January on an event that we call Putt Putt Palooza. It is where they planned and built an entire mini golf course. There are 14 holes, one for every class in our school. They spent about 6 weeks. They picked their themes, they designed what they wanted to have, and then they spent a couple weeks building it, and now it is all set up in the gym and they get to play. It's been excellent for the learning outcomes of planning and design and thinking of ways to use materials and being creative and making sure that the items work as well. They have some really creative ideas. A lot of them came up with their themes when it was really, really cold, and they chose beach. We have 3 beaches. And then places that they want to go to. So there's around the world, there's Disneyland. A lot of them chose the same as their classroom themes, so we had the items in their classrooms to use as well. But they thought of things that they like and things that they would want to build, like candy and camping and places they want to go to, like Disneyland. They saw it from an idea on paper all the way up into a built idea now, and something that they get to play with their classmates and with the whole school and show off to everybody else what they've been able to build.
Hi, I'm Deja Woods and I'm the Learning Commons facilitator at Nicholas Sharon School. We are doing a makerspace about a marketplace, and we're selling and buying things. And so I thought it would be a really great opportunity to incorporate buying and selling with money so that they can practice counting and just really have a great opportunity to recognize and use money, which is also part of the curriculum. It's just been a great opportunity to be creative in here and have fun all while learning, and the kids have loved it. What I'd like them to take away from this is, like I say, part of the curriculum is being able to recognize money, being able to make decisions about what they spend their money on, and also being able to give change and count and add and subtract. And so it all fits in with the numeracy theme.
We're running the elementary school math night. So right now it's just the north side, but we're planning on expanding to other elementary schools throughout the city. And to us, the importance of kind of throwing a math event for these young kids is to foster the love of math at an early age, because kind of going into middle school and high school, the stigma of math, it becomes almost too great to kind of break down. At that point, it's so ingrained in them that math is scary and math should be something like that's hard and it's super daunting. And so we think that kind of instilling a love for math at such an early age is really important to kind of set them on the right track throughout high school.
We have all the elementary school kids coming here, and we have lots of stations set up for them to do games and things like that to show them that math not only is just pen and paper, it's also about applying math in the real world. So we have things like volume area, which are all things that can be applied. So we also have stations for things like making change and counting money, which also is a very important skill. And I personally, that's where I struggled in elementary school with money and things like that. And to kind of encourage this, we also have things like prizes that the kids can win when they go and do stations, and they can get multiple entries and things like that. And it's just, yeah, we're just here to make this a good place and make math fun for the younger kids.
Hello, my name is Chris Harris. I'm the principal of General Stewart Elementary School.
Oki Tanche Melanie Dish Nakashan. My name is Melanie and I am a member of the Indigenous Education team here at Lethbridge School Division.
We had a very unique opportunity to work together along with other members of our Indigenous Education team for the division and a number of our current and former students to work on the development of our very own orange shirt for next year's Orange Shirt Day.
Yeah, pretty exciting. Mr. Harris had this great idea to get students together and really get students involved in the process of Orange Shirt Day and these t-shirts, and really having the students understand the impact of these t-shirts and what this day really means. So we have some Indigenous students here from various Indigenous communities, from the Blackfoot community as well from the Métis community, that we're working together and all collaborating and coming up with an orange shirt design for General Stewart.
So when we are finished with this, we are going to be printing orange shirts for all of our students at our school next year, and we'll have additional ones that we'll have for future students that come as well. But it'll be our unique design, so students that come to General Stewart will have that shirt that they'll be able to have for Orange Shirt Day.
I would say it's a really unique opportunity for the students of General Stewart, and I would encourage other schools to really learn and take from ideas from this project to make it really meaningful for your own school population.
I'm Constantina Zaboily in grade 8 at GS Lakey Middle School.
And I'm Darylyn Van Hel in grade 8 at GS Lakey Middle School.
Today we are here at the Cultural Carnival. This is the first time, GS Lakey has hosted a cultural carnival. So basically, the Grade 8 Leadership Group, a group of Grade 8 students who organize a lot of wonderful opportunities here at GS Lakey for the students, have got kids together from different cultures to share their different backgrounds with the school.
Yeah, so what we're seeing here today at Lakey, we have a whole bunch of students signed up and they're presenting on like a trifold their culture, and they have some food samples, some information, flags, and all that cool stuff.
There's so many different cultures and backgrounds here, and it's so important to respect them and learn about them and understand that GS Lakey is so diverse and has so much variety in it. So it's unbelievable we never had something like this before, but I'm so happy we finally did get to do this. And so all the students have the opportunity to learn about something new and learn about many different new ideas and values around the world.
There's a lot of cultures around Lakey, and this way we get to explore all the cultures, and it's really exciting in like a creative and fun new way.
Thank you for taking the opportunity to view our video that displays the many talents of our students and demonstrates innovation, creativity, and entrepreneurship at Lethbridge School Division. Please visit the Lethbridge School Division website to see how you can apply for the ICE scholarships.